not what we choose. We worship in spirit and truth. Stay focused, don't be a fool. Study to show thyself approved. Stay focused, Israelite blood in my chest. The word manifested in flesh. Stay focused. Hebrew, we got next. I preach the Mikha'el's a dead. Stay focused.
So look, let's get this. How demons get power over men, which is something we need to know in these last days, correct? Don't we need to know this? All right. Now, where you was at, Nate?
Demons having power.
Yeah, go ahead. Start from the top, since on the other hand.
Since on the other hand, you are oppressed by strange sufferings inflicted by demons, on the removal from your body, you shall have your souls punished forever. Not indeed by God's inflicting vengeance, but because such is the judgment of evil deeds. For the demons having power by the means of the food given to them.
Y'all heard this? This is demons get power over men mainly by what you eat. Now, eating what though is the question. Why do you think it was always about staying away from food offered to idols? Why do you think it's that? All right. For the demons having power by means of the food given to them are admitted into your bodies by your own hands. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? By your own hands. For the demons having power by means of the food given to them are admitted into your bodies by your own hands. Yes, when we say diseases are foodborne, demons are also.
That's what you cancer and all them diseases. When your body is not at ease. And lying here, there for a long time, they become blended with your souls. And that makes sense because you act out. You are murderers. You act like such. You are like the foods you eat. You see what I'm saying? Some of you bottom feeder acting types. Some of your predator types. Always got to take from somebody types. Always seeking favor types. You act like the foods you eat. How about being fruity and bubbly and shiny and spreading?
For the demons having power by means of the food given to them or admitted into your bodies by your own hands. All right? This ain't like the poke the guys with the head spinning around. And lying hid there for a long time, they become blended with your souls. And through the carelessness of those who think not or even wish not to help themselves upon the dissolution of their bodies, their souls being united to the demon are of necessity carried by it into whatever places it pleases. And what is most terrible of all, when at the end of all things, the demon is first consigned to the purifying fire, the soul which is mixed with it is under the necessity of being horribly punished, and the demon of being pleased. For the soul being made of light and not capable.
Oh yeah, he's satisfied. He took it into the dark.
So this is salvational, y'all, and not capable of bearing the heterogeneous flame of fire is tortured. But the demon, being in the substance of his own kind, is greatly pleased, becoming the strong chain of the soul that he has, what, Nehemiah? Swallowed up. This is salvation. This is salvation. All right. How they are expelled. How they are expelled. But the reason why the demons delight in entering into men's bodies is this: being spirits, having desires after what? Meats. Look at that. Being spirits, but start from the top again. But the reason why the demons delight in entering into men's bodies is this: being spirits and having desires after meats and drinks and sexual pleasures. That's why you got that. That's why the fornication was on the list. He said, and fornication, you can't be having illicit sexual activities. All right.
I'm talking about all sexual pleasure.
I'm talking about sex that's not covenant bound. You ain't gonna be having sex outside of marriage.
Facts.
There we go.
There you go.
Yes.
Can't get no simpler.
Can't get no simpler than that.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't talking about what you do to get pleasure. It's on vial, player. But look, this right here says desires after meats and drinks and sexual pleasures. And y'all, it's talking about fornication. It's talking about sex outside of marriage. This is how you submit yourself or allow demons to come up in you. That's why James told Paul and teach about fornication too. Some Gentiles stay away from fornication, from meats offered to idols, which we all know is these peace offerings out here, and from blood. Y'all, the drinks will go into the strong drinks. You know, that hard liquor and all that, they call spirits. And sexual pleasures, but not being able to partake of these by reason of their being spirits and wanting organs fitted for their enjoyment. Now you see where the demons be at in you. All your organs, your heart, your livers, your kidneys, your intestines, all over you. You did? And guess what? You allow them in or give them access into your body through table fellowship, through the things you put in your body, mainly the flesh. That's what it say right there. It says meats. And y'all, sex outside covenant, meaning sex outside marriage. That's why you ain't supposed to be having sex if you ain't married. All the whoredom and all that, they got to go. Because you're willingly subjecting yourself to a demon when you do that. This is how they get into your body. This is how they get into your body. All right? But not being able to partake of these by reason of their being spirits and wanting organs fitted for their enjoyment, they enter into the bodies of men in order that getting organs to serve, organs to minister to them, they may obtain the things that they wish, whether it be what? Meat. There it is again, brother. Meat. By means of men's teeth. Or sexual pleasure by means of men's members. Hence, in order to the putting of demons to flight, the most useful help is abstinence, abstaining, fasting. See, these things only come out by what? Fasting and prayer. Because you got to put them to flight. Yeah, you got to starve them out. The most useful help is abstinence. That's what it say right there. Which is suffering of affliction. Yep, and fasting and suffering of affliction. For if they enter into men's bodies for the sake of sharing pleasures, it is manifest or revealed that they are put to flight by suffering. But inasmuch as some, being of a more malignant kind, remain by the body that is undergoing punishment, though they are punished with it, therefore it is needful to have recourse to Yah by prayers and petitions, refraining from every occasion of impurity, that the hand of Yah may touch him for his cure, as being pure and faithful. You just got how to heal yourself. You just got the remedy, how to heal yourself. Right here in the Clementine homilies. Abstain from the flesh. Abstain from the illicit sexual acts, the fornication. Abstain from the strong drink. Stay away from it. Right? And when you abstain and fast and do all that, guess what? You're going to put them suckers to flight. And even if some of them be even more stronger, that's when the prayers and the petitions come in. But now you've been cleansed out. You moved out the way, so you clear the path to the door so they can get up out of there. It ain't cluttered. You see what I'm saying? Last one, y'all, we closing out. Unbelief, the demon stronghold. If y'all getting us some understanding, give us a 7 up in the chat. Yeah, boy. Look at Marcus Israel. Marcus say that was powerful. Unbelief, the demon stronghold. But it is necessary in our prayers to acknowledge that we have had recourse to Yah and to bear witness not to the apathy, but to the slowness of the demon. For all things are done to the believer, nothing to the unbeliever. For all things are done to the believer, nothing to the unbeliever. Therefore, the demons themselves, knowing the amount of faith of those of whom they take possession, measure their stay proportionately. Wherefore, they stay permanently with the unbelieving. Y'all see that? They stay permanently with the unbelieving. That's why the class is called Unbelief, the stronghold of every demon and disease. Wherefore, they stay permanently with the unbelieving. Tarry for a while with the weak in faith. But, y'all got you. But with those who thoroughly believe and who do good, they cannot remain even for a moment. See that?
The remedy is then.
Yeah. Yeah, purge yourself, keep yourself pure and pure faith. With those who thoroughly believe and who do good, they cannot remain even for a moment. For the soul being turned by faith, as it were, into the nature of water, quenches the demon as a spark of fire. The labor, therefore, of everyone is to be solicitous about the putting to flight of his own demon, because everyone can do it. All right? For being mixed up with men's souls, they suggest that everyone's mind desires after what things they please, in order that he may neglect his salvation.
Oh, it is salvation.
It is salvation, man.